very, very good friend from Germany, Zac Maloney, at the moment. So, yeah, I don't know how this starts. I don't really remember much. So here we go. Live from his sojourn in the beautiful German countryside, we say hello again. It's Part 2. I've learnt something of our series with Zac Maloney. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Right, see that? Part 2. That's 2 in German. I learned a word.
There you go, yeah, well, a little bit more than me, maybe.
So, look, the last time we caught up, you were finding your feet. The floors were not what you were used to. The team was on an undefeated run. How's the team going?
Yeah, mate, we're still undefeated at the moment, and we're into the third round of the Pokal Cup here, so still going good. We've just come off a 10-day break. I only started back at practice Thursday night, so we have another weekend off, and then we're into a tough run of we've got 3 games in 7 days, so looking forward to that, and hopefully we can remain undefeated and move on to the next round of the Cup.
All right, and how are you doing? The reports filtering through back home is you carrying a bit of an ankle injury?
Yeah, so I twisted my ankle pretty bad at a training session on a Thursday night, and unfortunately had to miss a couple of games, a few trainer runs, but it's slowly getting better. I mean, it's one of them things I'm going to carry now till the end of the season till I come back. But it's much better. I'd rather play for a bit of pain than sit on the sideline and have to watch any more games. I think that was a lot tougher to do.
Oh, and as you said, though, we were just talking before, and you were saying to me that it shows you how different the culture is over there. In 10 days over here, you might miss 2 or 3 training sessions and 1 game, but how many games and how many training sessions did you miss?
Yeah, so in a week and a half, I think I missed 4 or 5 training sessions and 2 games. So, it felt like forever, but really when you look back, it was only 10 days, 9 to 10 days. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah, that's just how it is, and yeah, it's really good.
And you were saying hopefully you'll be back home in Australia mid-December so for 5 or 6 games to go. Hopefully you can finish strong and be home for Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. That's the plan. I mean, I've been really disappointed with the way I've played over here. I've had some very bad games, and even my good games are nowhere near the level I'm capable of playing. So my goal is to finish these games individually very strong, but hopefully as a team we can go into the break, have 3 weeks off over Christmas, so hopefully we can go into that break still being undefeated, and if we get a win, we play next Wednesday. If we get a win, we make a little bit of history for harm. The team's never made it to the 4th round of the Pokal Cup, which would be a big deal and something that I want to help the team accomplish.
So explain for us, what's the Pokal Cup? Is that like a knockout cup in German basketball, or what is that?
Yeah, so that's just a competition. Yeah, it's a knockout competition that runs during the season. And there's teams from, there's I think 3 or 4 leagues. So we have teams in Regional Liga 1 and 2, which are leagues higher than ours, that play in that. So we've beaten 2 Regional Liga 2 teams so far, which is 1 league above us, and we play against a Regional Liga 2 team on Wednesday. So it's really good for our team. It really, our goal is to move up to that league, and it really shows where we'd be at. And it's good to come up against them teams and that are a lot stronger and challenge us a bit more. But the team's doing really good, and hopefully we can keep moving on and progressing in that competition.
All right, and then so you said 5 games left. What's the goal here? What do you want to try and put on the floor for those last few games before you come home?
I just want to try to get back to playing some of my best basketball. I mean, I've really struggled. The floor thing, I mean, as much as an excuse, it's been really hard to sort of get used to. But I've been doing a lot of work in the gym, and my ball handling's a lot better. So I just want to try to contribute and help the team as much as I can. I feel like some of the games, the players would have looked at me and be like, what is this guy doing? Like, does he even know how to play basketball? So I just want to help the team and try to score, try to play some good defense, and just do what I know how to do.
Well, let's talk about that. Like the European style of basketball has always been known to be a little bit different to what we're used to over here in Australia, and especially what we're used to seeing on TV in the US. Like, explain to us some of the differences that you've noticed between the two styles of basketball, other than, of course, the floor that we touched on last time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say Australia, like the competitions we play, there's more skill, a little bit more smartness involved. But over here, you pick up a ball, you got someone in your face straight away, and to an extent, it's a bit faster, it's a bit quicker, and a lot more physical. And yeah, obviously, yeah, playing on the vinyl court. So, I mean, that's really the main difference between the two, and trying to get a rhythm in a different country and with a different floor and court and stuff, while someone's right in your face and checking you every time you go to cut, sort of makes things a bit harder. But no, it's definitely getting used to